Imagine you're at Toys R Us on September 10th of 1998. You're there to pick up one of the latest racing games that just released. You could get GT64 Championship Edition that just came out yesterday, or you could pick up NASCAR 99 that just released today. What to do? Well, worry not, my time-traveling friend. I got you. I just so happen to have taken both of these games for a spin on my journey through the North American N64 library. So let's get started with GT64 Championship Edition. A graphical masterpiece. This is not.
Oh my goodness, I can't see a bloody thing.
I had previously said that Off-Road Challenge was the ugliest N64 racing game.
This game has the worst graphics for any racer on the N64.
This one is making me rethink that. The backgrounds in GT64 do look a little better, so I guess Off-Road Challenge can keep the title for now.
That was cool. Oh god, no!
But even making the comparison is bad news for GT64. The visibility of the road ahead is awful. So you really have to rely on the mini-map to anticipate the turns.
Oh, come on, that was cool.
There are arrows that pop up to indicate upcoming turns, but those show up too late to be very useful. And what is it that makes game developers think,
we should require qualifying runs before we let the player actually race?
Oh, god dang it, do I seriously have to qualify?
why? This isn't the first game to do this, and it's never been a good idea.
Oops.
Maybe I'm in the minority here, but I just want to get to the racing. I don't want to have to do multiple practice laps before getting to the racing.
Why does my car sound like an airplane?
I don't have time for all that.
No, 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 no! God dang it! Get back here.
I can understand if it was optional, but not letting you skip it just makes me want to play something else. And to make it a requirement before every single race on every single track is just not cool.
Dang it!
And speaking of every single track, take a guess at how many tracks there are in this game.
You punk.
Well, if you count mirrored tracks, there are 12.
Yes, this is better.
But if you're not counting those, which I don't, there are 6.
That wasn't chill. That wasn't chill.
But only if you also count the long and short variants of each track as separate tracks.
Dang it!
If you don't, then there are only 3 unique tracks.
It's okay, it's alright, it's alright. Don't panic, don't panic, no panics, no panics! Get the frickin' bug on the road!
And I don't know about you, but I don't consider 3 a very big number. And claiming 12 is disingenuous.
Dang it!
I wish that I could say that the sound effects were great and the soundtrack was epic. But that would be a lie.
Haha!
The music is forgettable and only plays in the menus. The sound effects are extra crunchy and garbled. All the cars sound the same, the voices are too quiet, and why do my brakes sound like a dot matrix printer? Now, I've been pretty negative about this game up to this point, but on the positive side, the game does play alright. The controls and game feel are decent. The game is challenging enough, especially with the CPU racers that hardly make mistakes.
Oops, that's not good. That's not good. Not a good start, not a good start!
You have to get around the tracks almost flawlessly to win in first place.
Hey, you know what we do to make the graphics even worse? Let's add some fog!
GT64 Championship Edition doesn't succeed in any meaningful way. The graphics are ugly, the sound is unpleasant, and the gameplay is passable at best.
Is that supposed to be rain? Because it doesn't look like rain.
I didn't like it. It's not glitchy, broken, or without any redemption, so I'll spare it the fire and place it in the oof tier.
Woo!
Now let's see if NASCAR 99 is any better. NASCAR 99 is, of course, a NASCAR racing game, so expect a lot of left-hand turns.
This camera angle's terrible.
This game packs in a lot of customization options, if that's your jam.
Student driver!
A total of 38 racers. It's a nice snapshot of who's who in NASCAR in 1998, with Dale Earnhardt featuring prominently.
Hot Wheels!
You have the choice of quick race, single race, and championship.
No! No! No!
Quick race lets you jump straight into a race with default settings. Single race gives you an opportunity to manually adjust settings and whatnot.
That's a wall!
Through that portion of the track.
I'm sorry.
Championship is, as you might have guessed, a championship mode where you race through the 16 tracks in the game.
That's his fastest time through that track.
You darn tootin' it is.
The tracks are pretty much just variations on the large left-hand loop. You know, straight stretch, left turn, straight stretch, left turn, and repeat.
Oh no! That's not the pit!
There goes the tire.
There are qualifying races, but they're completely optional. Wow, what a concept. If only GT64 could have come up with that idea.
Speed! Watch your speed!
From the very beginning, this game looks better than GT64.
Hot Wheels!
The game switches resolutions between menus and gameplay, which caused some glitching with my capture card, but it wasn't a problem on my TV. I only mention this because some modern TVs don't like on-the-fly resolution changes. Just something to keep in mind.
Oh, there goes the tire!
God dang it!
The graphics are clean and it runs at a steady frame rate.
A little contact out there. Look out.
Sorry.
The car models and decals on the cars are well done. However, the models for the racers are nightmare fuel. They have no faces.
Where's my face? Why am I a crash test dummy? Where's my face?
The engine sounds and whatnot sound good.
God dang it, why are you boxing me in, you
Picked up the pace through that
jerk,
track.
butt, face, mongoose?
The music isn't really to my liking, but that's just my opinion. It's not bad, it's just not my style. I think the music fits well for a NASCAR game.
Circuit City, what could go wrong?
The announcers come in loud and clear,
The green flag is out, and the race is on.
but they do get repetitive after a bit.
Look out!
Ow, 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 there's a road.
Your pit crew chief coming on the radio to advise you on when to pit is cool.
We need to make some adjustments to the car.
That's something that would be really helpful on longer races.
Where's the pit?
The racing mechanics feel good. It's a different experience than most of the other racing games I've played.
Man, oh man, if he doesn't watch out, he's going to cut a tire.
You're gonna cut a tire.
NASCAR is a different beast.
This is Demolition Derby, right?
There are only so many ways you can make a loop using only left-hand turns, so there isn't a lot of variety to be had with the track selection.
It's still anybody's race.
No, it's not. It's my race!
There doesn't seem to be any notable differences with the racers either. All the drivers/cars are pretty much the same as far as I can tell.
Can you imagine how fast my laps would be if I'd stopped crashing?
Let me know if I'm wrong about that. It's been known to happen. Anyway, there's not a lot of replayability.
God dang it!
That being said, I did have fun with this one.
He was slower through that portion of the track.
Shut up!
The vehicles take damage and need tire changes and fuel throughout the races. Unless you turn those options off. They did a really good job of not forcing a particular playstyle onto the players. And I like that.
No!
He's
Equal!
going to cut a tire.
I like some realistic damage and fuel usage simulation, but sometimes I just want to race around the track with reckless abandon. And this game gives you that option.
Wow, looks like some contact out there.
Your mom made contact last night.
I'm not a fan of NASCAR. A bunch of nearly identical cars driving around in a circle isn't the most thrilling form of racing. But this game is definitely better than GT64 and has earned itself a spot comfortably on the This Is Fine tier. This game is fine.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
I'm just not a NASCAR guy. And that's another 2 games down on my quest to play every N64 game. If you're still here and you're not subscribed, then subscribe so you don't miss out on my next video where I'll be tackling some football. No guarantees on how that'll go, but it should be interesting at least. Anyway, like the video if you enjoyed my analysis. If you disagree with my rankings or just want to say hi, do so in the comments. I welcome the engagement. If you really want to help the channel, become a member like these folks. Thanks for watching, good luck on all the things, and I'll see you later. Bye.
No.
No! 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 I said no!